Somebody please make it make sense.
Big moves.
Surfer.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Oh, yes, I did. I want to do something about it.
I was muted. I'm sorry. I said, what's up, everybody? Make it make sense. I'm here for another video, and I had to switch up the intro. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all, this episode was fire, and I'm about to really give it to y'all because I'm sleep deprived. I worked like 60 hours this week in addition to turning out YouTube content. So y'all, and this is spiked with some Casa del Sol. So it's about to be lit. And I have some like announcements I'm gonna be making through this live. So much is going on. So much is going on. Oh, thanks, JC. I appreciate that. I missed the end watching football. And the end it was. In the end it was. So we haven't done this in a while, but let's start off with some mess that I've been seeing in the streets. I don't understand why we expect Karen to be cool with Charisse when Charisse does stuff like this. She posted this. She can keep practicing her lies in the mirror as she prepares for the reunion, and she can keep wishing my coins would go away. They won't. At the end of the day, Truly Original and Bravo continue to clean her up to make her look like whatever delusion mind wants to be. She makes good TV. The real reality is Karen Huger is still one of the local drunks of Potomac. Instead of thinking about me, she should think about going back to rehab and redo the program that she never completed many years ago. Happy Sunday, everybody. Okay. Here's the deal. On Potomac, none of these people are actually friends. So when somebody hits below the belt, it's very easy to go back and see when the other person hit below the belt. A lot of stuff Karen has said hit below the belt. A lot of stuff Charisse has said hit below the belt. Candace, Giselle. So I'm just like, at this point, Charisse, it seems like you feel like the only way you're going to get back on Potomac is picking a fight with Karen. If anything, you should really be focusing on relationships with the other girls so that it's not specifically Karen that's going to get you back on the show. It was below the belt, but I'm not surprised seeing that on Potomac. And every time that Charisse comes at Karen, you get more pictures like this that come out making fun of Charisse and the way that she looks. Do I have that picture? This. So this has been going around the internet for a hot minute. They really like, it's a low blow against Charisse. But it feels like the whole show is a bunch of low blows. So do I think that Karen has a drinking issue? I've never really seen her. We have seen Karen buzz, like on this episode when she was really, really telling all her business because she had that fireball. But I mean, I don't know her to be a drunk. I've never seen her like fall down or be belligerent, or not saying that those are the only traits of a person who has, a problem with alcohol. There are functioning alcoholics, but you guys know what I mean. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that about anybody because I'm not a doctor, so it's hard to diagnose. But while we're there in that moment with Charisse, why would Karen want to befriend somebody who is waiting for Mad Day to spill all your business to the public. I'm just saying. Sharice had an actual champagne room. Is that a low blow? Where are her friends? Girl, no one. Yeah, so I mean, it's all, there's nothing anymore that surprises me about Potomac. Potomac will go as low as any of the other, and sometimes lower than any of the other franchises, because these women are not actually friends. I definitely would never be her friend. That whole Cerise thing gives me desperation. Okay, I'm hearing what y'all are saying. I'm smelling what you're cooking. So on to some other news, y'all. So I try, whenever you guys leave comments, I really do try my best to go in and respond. But y'all, I am getting a ton of hate. I did just hit 20K. I'm super thankful. So maybe there's some new people that don't really know me, and maybe they think that I'm nice, but I'm not that nice. So I don't want to have to stop responding to people who, take the time to write a comment, because I'm always so grateful. But y'all really, they really be wearing me out a lot. So I posted a video on, hold on. I posted a video about Phaedra. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it. It was actually a good one. It was a good video. It got some good numbers. It wasn't anything horrible. Anytime I do a video, it's based on what is out there, facts. It's not like conjecture. Somebody responded this: rejected by leaving a felon who chose to go to prison instead of be present. Okay, black men. To that, I say, hold on. To that, I say this.
I'm going to do what I need to do when I need to do. Okay. And I don't need you or anybody questioning me about that.
That is honestly how I feel about the situation. Sometimes you can't win for losing. I get up here, I try to be as impartial as possible. I might go in a little bit on your faves, but that's what it is. It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Yeah, Taurus, I don't think she actually watched the video. I'm in the algorithm. You guys keep me posted. Yeah, somebody sent me where I was like next on the list from, it was like against like CNN or something. I don't even know. But I thank all you guys. I did hit 20K. It's a really, really great feeling, and I appreciate it. But I might go back at some of these people in the comments, because some of it is getting pretty ugly. It's getting actually really ugly. I had to share these with you. Shout out to Drunk. They have been turning out the content. It is I'm not gonna lie, it's spot on. Tell them to hop off of the eggplant. They have been like going in on everybody, no holds bars, ridiculous. So definitely like check them out. People, I'm part of like groups and stuff. People were going in on Robin's ring, the Morganite costume jewelry. Y'all remember what Karen had said? Well, then they started fighting in the comments. They had this at Sam's during that time, didn't they? Then people started going off. Excuse me. This is the ugliest ever ring I've ever seen in my life. No, it isn't. Stop. I've seen ugly ones. I'd rather get that than some cloudy diamonds I'd be seeing on the house. Like, they were going in on each other about her ring. To be honest, I don't think it's ever a bad idea to get what you can actually afford and not live above your means. So for that, I say kudos, Robin. But again, because Robin and Giselle are becoming the villains, y'all are not getting off their neck. This was posted everywhere. It's pictures of Robin's tracks. If you don't know what a track is, that's a hairpiece. This was everywhere. People turn this into their avatar. I'm like, people are going in. Mims, haters need to leave you alone. Yeah, they do. Because I really am one of the nicer ones, but I can now see why some of my like larger content creator friends like go off. But yeah, as you become the villain, you get it. I love you, Mims. They better thanks, Shay. Just get a Cartier gold band, at least it will hold value. I mean, if I ever get married, I want a Cartier screw bracelet. I want the Cartier love ring and the Cartier love bangle. But that's, that might come at the cost of my virginity. Anyway, y'all, it was a really good episode. Y'all, I've been churning out content like a full-time content creator, but let me let you know, I'm not a full-time content creator. So FYI, if there's things that I missed, thank you for letting me know. I'll try to get to them because you guys do take the time to send it to me in my DMs. Make it make sense now on Instagram, and I appreciate it. But y'all, I haven't even taken down my Christmas tree. Everything is still up. My full-time job is taking all of my time. I haven't gone to the gym in a week. It's been crazy, but I'm here. I'm glad to be here with y'all. And I have an announcement. Certain things in my YouTube career mean so much to me. The fact that I had, a panel with Layla Lynn, Nikki Starr, and Brooke Ashley, amazing. All of those women are great content creators. Layla Lynn has been somebody who I have always thought was a super content creator. And tomorrow, hold on.
I have an announcement tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I will be on Layla Lynn's channel. So I will share that link tomorrow before we go on. It's going to be like, I think 10 a.m. Central. I need you guys to show up and show out because it means so much to me that she invited me onto her channel. That is a very big... It just means a lot to me. She's one of my faves. She's such a positive, beautiful spirit. That is a major announcement for me because I'm small. She has like almost 400,000 subscribers. So what's the topic? It's going to be Potomac. It's going to be Potomac. So definitely tune in. She is an awesome content creator. I don't know who else is going to be on the panel, but I will definitely be there. So show up and show out and tell her Mims sent you. I want to have like a big presence there. That means so much. I think it's going to be 10 a.m. Central, but I will share a link to her live once I get it. So it'll be on my community tab. So if you have not done the notifications, definitely turn the notifications on. Definitely turn it. But it is like a big deal to me. That lady, super nice. She didn't have to embrace me the way that she did. Little behind the scenes tea. Everybody on YouTube is not nice. Everybody on YouTube does not support other people. So to have a large content creator like that really embrace me, it means a lot. So I appreciate her and I want to show her my appreciation. So definitely be there. Let's get to this episode, y'all, because we then went over a lot of mess, but not the actual episode. A whole mess. Would somebody let me know where the likes are? Because another content creator taught me the likes is what puts you in YouTube's algorithm. So I definitely need those likes up. We got 330 people in here and we have 100 likes. Let's get to 200 likes. We have a quick commercial break. Let's get to at least close to 200 likes.
Big Mims. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how squeeze in them jeans. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze in them jeans. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Okay, we're back to the geriatric fight. And honestly, I didn't like that whole geriatric fight because Giselle, you were very, very close in age to Karen. Just saying. I really want to drill down on this because I think it's important. When I was talking last week, I felt like Karen was trying not to really go there with Charisse. And so she diverted from the actual reason for the fight. I have a little bit more information now. Karen's aunt told her, as long as Charisse does not bring up on camera that she attended this funeral 4 hours away from Potomac, then she did it in all sincerity. And so once Charisse brought it up on camera, Karen then felt, we're done. I'm not interested in actually talking to you about it because now I know you use me. Negla Ross James, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Amy Seeks Truth, love your channel and the Shady Shade. Thanks. Am I shady? I don't know that I'm shady. I see both sides now. Karen doesn't want to be bothered with this lady who exposed the whole blue eyes thing. So the woman does come to the funeral. She's technically the only one who came to the funeral, and she made her presence known. Karen already had in the back of mind that she didn't trust this lady. And that is where it's stemming from. There was already a distrust there. So when she stuck her head in the thing, it was like maybe Karen felt like she was really looking for a moment. I feel like I've gone to friends' funerals before and not actually needed them to see me. I'm there to show you support. If you see me, if you come talk to me, great. If you don't, you're mourning the loss of somebody, and I don't need to make my presence known. So I can see where Karen's coming from. In terms of Charisse, if I choose to give Charisse the benefit of the doubt, then I drove 4 hours. Nobody else on the cast drove 4 hours to just say, I'm here for you. And you turn around and use that to try to make it seem like I needed you to get back on the show, a show that I created. So for Charisse's vantage point, she's probably looking at Karen like, you ungrateful bee. We'll get into that a little bit later on in their last fight, but she's probably looking at her like she's ungrateful. So I can kind of see both parts. All of this hullabaloo, all of this like hidden on the table. The only thing I was thinking was like, y'all's joints must be sore. Just saying. That was a whole lot of nothing. But I still stand true. Karen has a good way of swerving like tide. She's not going to let people really take her there, and she will switch the subject. She will twist and turn to get out of something that she doesn't want to talk about. So I don't think that either one of them is technically truly wrong if they both truly feel like their heart was in the right place. I will say this, Karen, if you felt like Charisse could have potentially been there for the right reason, then why didn't you do or say more to her when she had a loss? When they ran down the amount of people that Charisse lost within a few years period, my heart went out for her. I felt horrible to think that she lost that many I don't know how many family members she has left, but that was a lot. That was a whole lot. That was a whole lot. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Shay. I really do appreciate that. I definitely do. And I got a Cash App from Judgy Justice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. DM me at Make It Make Sense Now because she wanted to discuss some things. And before we go, I have another kind of announcement. So we'll talk about that at the end. the rehab in Florida. We talked about this a little bit. Rehab in Florida. Her girls went down to Florida to get her out of rehab, and then they went out partying, and then Karen dating a married man. Either these are all lies, or Karen has the best poker face in the game because she never starts sweating. And this whole blue eyes, Karen cheating on Ray thing has plagued her since I think about season 2, and we're in season 7. So, if they're not friends, why does Karen have to say anything? Well, that's what I'm saying. If she had a conversation with her aunt and her aunt told her, or her aunt told her, she is being sincere as long as she doesn't try to use this for camera time. And at that point, she hadn't used it for camera time, then no, she doesn't owe anybody. But at that point, she thinks, okay, my friend is doing something for me. But, I'm a straight shooter, pow pow. It is what it is. I don't know that I believe the whole rehab thing. And even if I do, that's not really my business. Jacqueline wants to address Mia in private. Oh, I had all these pictures. I know that their arms were hurting because it was a whole bunch of hitting the tables. The girls are over it. None of it made sense. Rob the Builder is confused. Charisse. Now, I will say this. Y'all gave her a hard time, but I think Charisse looks really nice in this picture. Definitely, a step up. I don't think Charisse deserves as much hate as she gets about her looks. I really don't think that's fair. I can be shady, but, I think people should lay off, her looks. Just my personal opinion. I would be Candace during this scene because it didn't make sense. All the fighting, the Whalen's arm, doesn't make sense. Jacqueline says that she wants to talk to Mia in private. Now, y'all, I bet y'all didn't know this, but do I have this in here? Okay, good. Yeah. I found out the real reason why Jacqueline and Mia don't like each other. I found out the real reason. They were on Judge Mathis, y'all.
Nothing but a lady of the night, stripper, prostitute, unfit. And you too, right? We together. We had sex together with you and your man.
Did you?
Yes, that is the real reason. That's the real reason that that's the real reason that Mia and Jacqueline do not get along.
Nothing but a lady of the night, stripper, prostitute, unfit. And you too, right? We together. We had sex together with you and your man.
Did you?
Negla Ross James says Karen has been known to lie when backed into a corner. Remember her hot box lie against Giselle? She called that woman a broken down whore from Hampton University with a hot box, and she had been to Sing Sing. Yes, I'm a straight shooter. Karen has been known to, throw some things out when she's upset. Thank you so much for the super chat, Negla. Lorenzo says, I mean, what does it benefit telling such lies? I think that, again, and I've said this multiple times, this show is not the normal formula for Housewives. Housewives shows are supposed to show you all kinds of like money and aspirational things. This cast doesn't technically have a lot of money. So they ramp the volume up on shade and drama. That's just my opinion. It's like, did y'all? Which one is Mia? You choose. uh, who said she was lying about that? Now, okay. So, full disclosure, don't sue me all about the tea, but the Sing Sing stuff definitely came from All About the Tea. And I'll just leave that at there. 189 likes. Y'all definitely get the likes up, please. We got almost 450 people in here. Definitely get the likes up, please.
Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Oh, yes, I did. You want to do something about it?
I absolutely love Hala. I love Hala. I made a video on her yesterday. I'm gonna keep her memory alive. I'm always gonna say her name. She brought so much joy to me. Gangsta Granny, like I can't say more nice things about her. Love that lady. But yeah, keep getting the likes up, guys. So Mia and Jacqueline. I don't honestly know what to say about them. Mia and Jacqueline's fight in the bedroom really was extremely confusing. It didn't necessarily make any sense to me. Mia again reaffirming that Jacqueline has slept with married men and saying that she doesn't care that she sleeps with married men. That's an old low down dirt. What did she say? An old down dirty monkey with a wig. No, that's what Nene has said about Kim. I've never met anybody who says I don't care about sleeping with married men and making them my husband. Jacqueline has a full-on relationship, like a real relationship. I don't know if you saw my interview with Tita. Definitely check that out if you have not. They have a real Jacqueline has a real relationship. These kind of things could tear apart our relationship. That whole free love, sleeping with all these other people thing may work for Mia, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for everybody else. So, and to walk off and throw that out there again, if it is true and you know your friend's husband, it's a trash move. Mia knows she is wrong, just can't trust her man. Lorenzo, we're seeing each other. Mia definitely was wrong, and I can understand why Jacqueline doesn't want anything to do with her anymore. We move on. Karen and Candace. Karen at this point really just feels like she's going to be just okay with being in the same space with Charisse, probably because she thinks that Charisse won't even last the full season. Another part to that is I think she's just really tired of fighting with this woman, and she knows that this woman is going to throw out anything to try and actually destroy her and her character. Them gyrating on the beach, y'all tell me, when housewives get extremely sexual, does it turn anybody on? Is anybody like looking or seeing these women gyrate on the beach and feeling sexy? Does it turn anybody on? You could tell me. Because across the board, I think housewives missed the mark. I have never thought, dang, she's just being so sexy. It just, they missed the mark on every franchise. And you tell me, I could be wrong.
She said she thought they put their toes in her butt.
Oh, that's awful.
She said it felt good.
Oh.
Does that turn anybody on? Nope. No. It's cringe. It's gross. Looks desperate. No, only Ashley. Gustav, you said it, not me. Ashley's time is almost up. Now, y'all be surprised. I'm actually going to sing Ashley's praises towards the end. No, it's cringy, especially Giselle. No way. No. Toe up the booty. Mia used that for a storyline. It went long. It's given tried too hard. Camel toe. Nope. Okay, so y'all are with me. It never goes. It's never like sexy or hot when they try to do it. But okay, I digress. We're not going to bore you with that. But I will say that somebody, namely Rob the Builder, was really upset that she missed the sexual Pilates. She looked very disappointed that Ashley takes them to this I think it's called a cenote. I put tantric. Yeah, it was given very tantric sex, and it got me to thinking that's probably the stuff that Michael and Ashley did. We got Mia calling G Daddy G. No. We get to the cenote. So we're at the cenote, and they're explaining that it's for health, love, I think water, and money. And so Ashley's ears perk up because she hasn't gotten her money from, I don't want to call that man that. We'll just say Michael. I'm monetized now. I can't call him what I used to call him. She hasn't gotten her money from Michael. It's supposed to be healing. Whatever. Stupid. The girls have another meal because really they're not going to fight unless they're at a meal. And Karen decides she is going to get it started with somebody else before they can get it started with her and Charisse again. So she's asking about Ashley and Candace. Very smart, Karen. Very, very smart, because you knew that Giselle and Robin were going to bring up Charisse to you again at this dinner. So why not throw somebody else in the mix? The only person who hasn't really been thrown in the mix is Giselle. So y'all make note of that. Giselle is never asked any questions. Ashley is asked about why she brought Deborah. And she said that she feels like anybody should want to know when their man is cheating. But that is a Miss America answer, because in actuality, you told us when you said doesn't feel good, does it? That was the moment that you it was a tail. In poker, you have a tail. That was your tail. You were so elated to bring all this news about Candace's husband to her that you let it slip that you were glad that it was out there. Your slip is showing, Ashley. Your slip is showing. But Candace actually impressed me in this moment, because the expectation is that she's always going to lose it. In this moment, she said basically that Ashley had toxic notes and trust issues in her relationship. And that's why she welcomed to hear about anybody who might be sleeping with Michael. I was through the roof, y'all. That, my friends, is a educated read. It was like growth. It was growth, y'all. That was growth. And I have some positivity about Ashley. Ashley, I think in this moment, and we're about to go deep, y'all. We're about to go deep. Ashley, in this moment, did what I have felt that Giselle should have been doing seasons ago. Ashley admitted that she probably does say and do things to the other women and relate it to her own horrible gay for pay, straight for pay relationship that she had with Michael. That moment gave me so much respect for Ashley, because even in that, she can man up and say, yes, I did. That is what we have never gotten from Giselle, because in Giselle's position, you had a relationship with a man that absolutely did you wrong twice. And that, I think, has shaped her perception of what relationships, marriages are supposed to be like. And she takes that hate, that visceral reaction to relationship, and she tries to destroy, she tries to bring distrust into so many of her cast members' marriages. Now, I get a lot of hate because of what I say about Giselle, but I feel the same way about Giselle and Ashley. And I can say that I can appreciate Ashley acknowledging that her personal experiences have shaped who she is on this show. Just saying, I know people get mad at me for the Giselle comments. Ashley did what Giselle should have done forever ago, and that is acknowledge I have some hangups, I have some baggage. Do I think that Ashley and Candace are ever really going to be friends? No. I think that they genuinely dislike each other. But I can appreciate Ashley acknowledging that. And even Ashley apologizes to Candace, but she does bring up that in her moment of need, Candace really did say something foul about her. That whole thing with the miscarriage and saying that her and Michael didn't have any tears, that's straight up wrong, Candace. I can't defend that behavior. Whether you felt it or not, that was Ashley's moment to have. Period. So both of these women have said and done things. I do think that some of it was get back. And do I think that Candace took some joy in, all the stuff that came up with Michael? Yeah, she didn't like that motherfucker. So I don't think they're going to be friends, but I do like that both of them were able to have a grown woman moment, and they're half the age of Charisse and Karen, and they were able to have it. So just saying. Right. Neither of them are innocent in that situation. Ashley is proud of Charisse confronting Karen. So y'all, I think that they're putting 20 on 10. Karen is a star of this show, but Karen is not the only way to get on this show. The fact that they have to keep putting a battery in Charisse's back makes me pause. What is it? Do they feel like if Charisse was on the show and Karen does not give her the time of day, that Charisse would then come after them? I don't understand it. Charisse has so much potential to do so many more things. She's connected. Charisse was just taking pictures with Angela Bassett and stuff like that at a party. Charisse is connected. Now, whether she has the money that she used to have or not, I don't know. I ain't in that woman's business like that. But I will say her being on the show should not be contingent upon Karen Huger. Flat, like hard stop. Doesn't make any sense. Like at this point, Karen doesn't want to F with you, so you're coming off desperate. Have a fight with Wendy. Have a fight with somebody else. Like she's not the only way. She's not the only path to getting on the show. It doesn't make sense. And it is even endearing the fans to Karen more because they're like, you look like you are running after this woman. Like you. We get to conversation on the Jamaican wedding. I told y'all that lady was cheap. So she don't want to buy plane tickets twice. So when I mentioned that they were cheap, I got in all kinds of trouble. But Giselle released some information about they don't actually hire glam. They don't hire glam. When y'all went to Andy, when Giselle and Rob, the builder, went to Andy's baby shower, They shared a room and shared a bed. Y'all are cheap. You don't even want to go to your wedding. You want to utilize the tickets that you purchased to go to your brother-in-law's wedding to then get married. So they probably ain't even gonna buy a cake. They're probably gonna buy 4 pieces of cake from the gift shop. and give it to the boys. Whatever. I don't care. And a couple episodes ago, I broke down the timeline. If they were supposed to get married, they would have done that by now. They have not gotten married, and now Juan is embroiled in this massive scandal involving a young man who was taken advantage of in college by somebody that Juan hired. And when he was told about it, Juan chose to brush it under the table. So I hope you got that prenup. Because if he's doing that and he's about to potentially lose his job, and Karen was telling the truth that he's dating a blonde, Robin, you in danger. Get out. Tita, I called you today, Tita. We got to talk, Tita. I'll call you after I get off live. Y'all, Tita Talks is the interview that I did. This is Jacqueline's sister. So don't say nothing bad about Jacqueline right now while she's in the chat. This is Jacqueline's sister and Mia's nanny. Me and Tita have actually become really cool. Super great lady. Check out her channel. She is a full-time babysitter. Her and those girls have so much fun. Like, I get hooked. I'll be in the chat middle of the day. Tita goes on throughout the day, spreading knowledge, spreading love. Check her channel out. If somebody could drop Tita's link in the channel, I would appreciate it if I have a mod who can do that. But we've become friends. I need her to stop vaping. But other than that, let me get out that lady's business. Thanks, JC. I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. She says, that's how rich people stay rich. I think they're waiting so lawyers can't take the house and Negla, you a little messy. And I appreciate that. We like a little bit of mess around here. Giselle, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's move on. Okay. So we are back at another dinner table because that's when it gets popping. Thank you, Negla, for the super chat. I really do appreciate you supporting my channel like that. We get back to the table, and this is when things start to heat up. Giselle feels like Karen has really gone after Robin's character. And I'm sorry. Giselle feels like Karen has really gone after Charisse's character. No mention of the really horrible things that Charisse said about Karen's character and her cheating, because let's not forget, Karen is one of the few cast members who still has a husband. The rest of them don't know anything about that. So it just is very funny. Giselle says that Charisse, of anybody, would be the Queen of Potomac. And that comment is why people started putting this out about Charisse. Where is it? The Queen of Potomac comment is why that picture came out. Because they keep pushing that, Karen's fans are not playing and they are biting back. So you might want to stop saying that. Let's see. Then on top of that, Robin starts piggybacking from it and says that Karen is not behaving like the woman she says she is. So basically you're saying that Karen ain't shit. And I think it's wrong. I feel like, why would you... Like, Robin has tried to come after Karen. And I'm not going to lie, Karen was not my favorite cast member. But it was this moment, I think in season 1, where Robin had tried to come at Karen and Karen had enough. And y'all tell me in the comments, did Karen check that ass or not?
I understood from the beginning, Robin, I didn't need a lesson in love, and you can't teach it.
Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Like, what's up, Autumn in LA? Karen so easily goes at these women and just destroys everything that they're trying to do. The fact that it's taking Charisse, Giselle, and now Robin to go after Karen, it should be so simple as, Karen, we don't want to mess with you, right? Oh, you don't want Charisse on here, or you don't mess with Charisse, we're not going to mess with you. But they know that they can't do that because Karen is an integral part of every storyline. Karen is part of the comedic effect of the show. The only other person who is as quick-witted as her is probably Candace. So it says a whole lot. Thanks, JC. We only got 300 likes. Y'all, get those likes up. Definitely get those likes up. We have almost 530 people. I think we should be at about 400 likes. So I'm going to play just a quick commercial. If you like my commercial, definitely hit the like button. Okay. I think you'll like this one.
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
That's some stuff that I would do to my nieces and nephews. But okay. So somebody said I'm giving Karen a lot. Karen is quick with it. I'll say that. This show doesn't have a lot of great readers. You know, they on Atlanta, they had Nene, they had Kenya, they had Phaedra. They had a lot of people who were quick with it and could go back at you. This show isn't necessarily that. So more power to Karen, more power to Candace. Their reads for this show are definitely on point. So now we get into Charisse. And Charisse has lost 3 brothers, a mother, a dad, and a sister due to the panini. So when I heard that, despite this show and all that, my heart actually went out to her. Despite everything else, that was hard. So to hear that she went through all that and then still found time to go to Karen's, I'm choosing to give Charisse the benefit of the doubt. Her going over to that funeral, I'm choosing to give her the benefit of the doubt on that. I can't imagine. She lost 6 close family members in a short span of time. I don't know what that feels like, and my heart goes out to her. Now, this was the shade, though. We all knew that Charisse put the group together. Charisse was basically like the Nene. Nene put Atlanta together, gave all the names of people who she thought should be on the cast. Charisse did the same thing for Potomac, worked with the producers. She said, I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you. And the only reason you got on my show was because you came and sat at my table at one of my charity events and somebody just gave me your name and threw out a suggestion. And now, guys, we've gone over educated reads tonight. That was a truthful read. And that could be the most powerful read. A truthful read is I got your ass. I know your backstory. I know your history. That was a read. And Karen could only say in that moment that she was being truthful. And I will say, let's go back. When Karen first started the show, even though I love Ray. Even though Ray had his own money, they were on a decline. Y'all saw her white refrigerator. They had to sell their house. Ray was in extreme debt, and Karen's money from the show helped them get out of that debt. So has Charisse not put her on the show, don't hate me, y'all, Karen's life would be a whole lot different. So does that change the feeling that Karen needs to owe her for the rest of her life? No, I don't think that at all. I think Charisse should move on from that, get another storyline, show us how fabulous your life is as a single woman. You are taking pictures with Angela Bassett. There's a path to success to getting on this show. It's not through Karen. Karen has washed her hands of you the way that Giselle and Robin have washed their hands of Wendy. Let it go and do your own thing. Show us just how fabulous Charisse is and how Charisse could be. Thank you so much, Autumn. I appreciate you supporting the channel. She says, love and support, Mims. Again, guys, thank you so much. When I hit 20K this past week, and it really felt like a dream. When I started this channel, I never foresaw 20K. I thought 5,000 within like the first year would be great. The fact that y'all choose to spend your time with me, I appreciate it so much. But okay, so back to this. Charisse did change the trajectory of Karen's life. Karen is the epitome of what a glow up on one of these shows could be. Y'all all know this picture. We all know the picture. Karen, purported to be rich back in the day, but having to sell your house for a short sale just to help pay off taxes, and then you having to use your Bravo money, you're not rich. But what she is she's smart. And she knows how to take what she has and make something out of it. And for that, I respect her. That is how you should glow up. Just saying. So shout out to Karen for the glow up. I list her in my list of top 10 housewives of all time because of her glow up and resilience. Just saying. Moving on. 362 likes, 554 in the chat. Let's get to 400 likes, y'all. It definitely helps my channel. It is a free way to support the channel, and I appreciate it. Mia apologizes to the group. Oh, Robin says one day people will see Karen. And Karen thinks that Charisse has dirt on them. True. But I think Phaedra said it the best when they said, I think Kenya told her, you're phony, Faye, and people are going to see. And she goes, well, I'm doing it on national TV. The audience can choose for themselves. And it's true. We've all seen who Karen was, but Karen is the anti-Giselle, and she's quick with it, and she will always be a star of Potomac until they release her from that contract. Candace and her tissue square. So Candace has now said that she was triggered because Mia apologized to the group and not to the girl she assaulted. I'm with you. I mean, I wouldn't be triggered by that, but this is Candace throwing herself into the mix because it's been a whole bunch of Charisse and blah, blah, blah. Smart Candace. Stay on camera. Yeah, so the public will see both. Exactly. Oh, y'all are my people. Y'all are definitely my people. Mia is not sorry and is mad that Wendy called Gordon gay. Wendy says that she didn't call him gay. She just says that they sleep with men and women. Technically, I don't know. Okay, so I can't say this word, but what Wendy was alluding to was that Mia and Thornton, Gordon is a CUCKOLD, which means a man that likes to watch other men do his wife. That's what she was alleging. And Mia, not being the most cerebral person, took that as you're calling him gay. No, y'all have threesomes, so why would I believe that you wouldn't have threesomes male, male, female, and not just female, 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 male? But whatever Gordon pays for. I get in trouble all the time, y'all. If you didn't watch my video, I'm absolutely sure. Let me put my allegedly banner. I think that Mia is trolling me. I think that Mia is trolling me after that Tita interview, and she has created her own YouTube by the name of Rima. Mia, Rima, not very cerebral. Yeah, I definitely think the lady is trolling me. She's not happy. And, you know, money, clothes, and hoes, all Gordon knows. Sorry, I get in trouble all the time. I get in trouble a lot. I'm going to have to clean up my act when I'm on Layla's channel. Oh, if you're just getting here, if you are just arriving to here,
I have an announcement tomorrow.
I will be on Layla Lynn's channel tomorrow reviewing the show with her. So definitely show up and show out. I appreciate Layla. She is a titan in this industry and in this sector of YouTube. She has like almost 400,000 subscribers. So for her to pick little old me to be on her channel, I really appreciate it. So I'm asking all you guys to show up tomorrow, 10 a.m. I will post in my community tab a link to her channel. Show up and show out. That is a big deal for a content creator like me. That is a big deal for any content creator because Layla is awesome. Definitely awesome. Stop putting that man on my screen. You want me to put the pictures of Michael up? I could do that. Almost 400. Y'all get those likes up. 400 likes. Free way to support the channel. So now Mia and Wendy are arguing. They're going back and forth. What I picked up from this mostly, I cannot get with Giselle. Everything that Wendy said, Giselle had a comment for. So when Wendy had said in the original situation, you know, you're doing men and women and all that with your husband, Giselle is like, what does men and women have to do with it? So on this scene, she's like, I don't understand. It was like a total screw face. And now I've seen enough interviews. I'll probably review some of her interviews that she's done recently to give you guys the dirt, because there was some dirt that I saw on a few of those interviews that I was like, Giselle, again, you letting your slip show. She was saying some things that I don't even think she realized what she was saying. But basically, anything that Wendy says, it's a problem. Now, you just said that somebody trying to admonish Charisse's character is so wrong and you need to step up for it. If that was the case, then why didn't you have a screw face when Charisse was doing the same thing to Karen? It's this whole, like, if you're going to be the voice of reason, be the voice of reason across the board. I cannot get with people who just decide that, okay, if I like you, everything you say is cool. If I don't, then I'm going to bring it up on camera. I cannot get with Giselle. She really played no part. She's not arguing, not fighting with anybody. We're bringing up, we go back to Jacqueline and Mia. And again, Candace is like the Greek chorus in the background when Mia starts saying, you know, she sleeps with married men, blah, blah, blah. And they're saying that Mia slept with Peter's girlfriend. And Mia's like, I slept with her before Peter. So she's technically my girlfriend. Like, she thinks this sexual stuff is cute. And I think that's why she's trying to put that narrative out there about Jacqueline. But Candace goes in and says, I shouldn't be talking about hoes because, you know, there's hoes at the bank, hoes at Walmart, and I'm at a table with some hoes. When she said that, I fell out. Like, I fell out. I don't have a this is a lemonade from the Cheesecake Factory spiked with Casa del Sol, best sip by the sun. Kathy, I'm available for endorsements, product placements, taste test, whatever you got. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop the link. Yes, exactly. It took me out too. Wendy calls her a gutter ass bitch. And Karen got up and literally moved because she didn't want to be between the two girls fighting. Again, if you were just getting in here, I have actual footage of Mia and Jacqueline on Judge Mathis.
Nothing but a lady of the night, stripper, prostitute, unfit. And you too, right? We together. We had sex together with you and your man.
Did y'all?
If that ain't Jacqueline and Mia, I don't know who it is. If that's not Jacqueline and Mia fighting, I don't know who is. What's up, Danielle?
Hey there. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Now I'm gonna need y'all to get some
this
credit where
episode.
credit's due. Y'all be doing too much.
Who?
You.
What did I do this time?
Every time. So the same way we want everyone to give mercy on both sides, I need people to take a step back and look at both sides of these fences and think about it like this. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm talking about. When Giselle mentioned about Karen not wanting Charisse on the show because Charisse is really the queen of Potomac, it all makes sense. Charisse used to be the president of the NBA Wives Club. Stop, that's Daryl. That's Daryl. Take Daryl's pictures down. Daryl is a comedian here in DC. That's my man. And that's really him. That's him in one of his characters. That's so funny though. But Charisse was the president of the NBA Wives Club. So it was very common for Charisse to put on events, philanthropy events and stuff like that. So when Giselle said that, I was like, oh crap, that really does make. And Charisse's kids went to one of the biggest schools here in the area, one of them big expensive $60,000 schools where you have to they do fundraisers and stuff, and she would put on events for the fundraisers for the school. It all makes sense. And Karen was the one, and y'all even know this from season 1, and I will give Karen all the credit. Karen,
the people in the chat, Danielle, are saying was and used to be is the word. Not me. That's the people in the chat. But
here's the thing. Karen has never done it. So don't even do that because Karen has never done it. Karen has put on one event that didn't even really make sense back then when she had Kendall come and all that other stuff a few seasons ago. But here's my point. Let's not forget. Yes, I'm going to give Karen credit what credit's due. Karen has had the best glow up we have ever seen. From when she was carrying that old nylon Tory Burch bag, season 1, to the beautiful woman we see now. But I must agree with Giselle. You in these damn pictures. Y'all have to agree that may be a little threatening for Karen if Charisse were to come back and try to reclaim her seat. Because Charisse still has those contacts.
She just doesn't have the money.
You don't need the money. What do you need the money for?
I'm not saying that Charisse doesn't have a path to success. I'm saying that it comes across like if she does not fight with Karen, she doesn't have anything, right?
Oh, well, yeah, there's that.
I'm fair. I've given her the credit. I talked about the fact she was just pictured with Angela Bassett. She's connected. But you need to do more. And so me and my girlfriend were just talking about this right before you started your show.
I'm not driving 4 hours from DC anywhere for somebody's mama's funeral that I'm really not being genuine about. And Giselle said the cameras weren't even there. So where Charisse did call her out and was like, I didn't even know you, Karen, but they did know each other prior to them being on this show. Before they had cameras, there was a friend group there. So I want Charisse to stop that part about it because they were friends. So I really want to believe that her driving 4 hours from DC or Potomac, whatever you want to say, 495 Beltway, that there was a genuine, hey, I'm here to support you and not just here to be here to say I'm here.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I'm definitely giving I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to do today like a short one-on-one, but I'm going to leave everybody in the background and then bring them up for like the last 10 minutes for a free-for-all. We're trying something different. Okay. So I'm going to drop you down. You can stay and I'm going to bring everybody back up. You cool with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's up, Lisa?
Hello, darling. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Oh, you're looking clear. I don't hear a fan. All right, Lisa.
Yeah,
you still on your phone?
Did you see that? I'm on the computer.
Oh, you're on the computer?
Here go the computer right here. You
How see the awesome is that?
Yeah, I just can't. It keep and it's something wrong with the camera and StreamYard and stuff. It don't let me do all at once. So let us just get to it. Baby, I love tonight, baby doll, because a lot of stuff came out that I
Y'all are
had
quite messy.
already been knowing. Like you've been suggesting, like, and I'm so much like Karen's auntie had said. She said that girl bringing that stuff up on that show. You knew her heart was real. But if she don't bring it up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm agreeing with Karen. Now, bitch, you came down to where I was so you can mention this stuff on the show because you trying to get back up on this show. Okay? That's what you did. They fired you. They didn't want you no more. Baby, even TD, I'm telling y'all, stop chasing after people. People don't want to be your friend. Don't let, man, I'm not going to chase after you. TDJ said, stop chasing people who don't want to be around, you don't want to love, you don't want to be your friend. And this said, bitch, be gone, okay? And I'm
All
done.
right.
Okay, that's what you're supposed to say. And I'm done with it. And I'm tired of that. Girl, either gonna show blue eyes, and that blue eyes show up on the show. This don't talk about them at all. Because number one, whatever goes on between Wade and Karen Mavis ain't nobody else's business but them. They got a 20-year institution marriage. Ain't nobody on there got that kind of marriage on there. So y'all need to be taking points from Karen. Okay, how to keep a man and how to keep your man. Okay,
Well, all
I'm
right.
just saying. Her and her husband ain't have no threesomes neither.
Well, we don't know what the grand dame was doing because she likes to let the people know that she still gets really moist. Her word, not mine.
Yeah,
And she
well,
likes
you
to
know,
let
like,
the
hey, she said, well, I mean, it just don't
and
make
she
no
likes
sense,
and
man.
face. Don't forget, she likes to control the tongue.
Yeah, well, that why she still got her husband because she not control the time, baby dog. Okay, she not how to do it, baby dog. Okay, she got 20 years old marriage, son. So somebody in that group needs to be listening up to her. Okay,
A
because
whole mess.
Giselle and Rob and Sharice cannot talk. Okay,
Now, face, I'm doing a new thing. I give everybody like a minute. I'm gonna drop you down, stay up, and I'm gonna bring everybody up
I'm gonna
for
try to
a
stay
free
on
fall.
here. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it on computer.
I thought you looked good when you first came on. You the one shaking the camera.
I mean, I'm just saying, I was not through yet, but that's okay
You
though.
shaking the
Because we gotta talk
camera and
about
shaking the
Ashley.
table. You
I
shaking
know,
the
I know,
camera.
because it's in my hand, boo. It's in my hand. My phone is in my hand.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drop you. I'm gonna bring you back up.
Okay, then.
What's up, Norris?
Hey,
Hey,
I'm not
what's
trying to.
going on?
I'm not gonna be on long. I'm gonna say that I liked how Ashley did a good job in this episode. She was being good. She admitted her truth, which was good. And Jacqueline and Wendy, I like the way they stood up to Mia and put her in her place. And then Candace, I like how Candace, inserted herself in the situation at that last dinner and was telling people, that Wendy didn't get the apology that she deserved. But, the Giselle expected, Karen to apologize, or Robin was expecting, Karen to apologize to Sharice when Wendy didn't get that same courtesy. So good job, Candace.
Hold on, before we go on, CW, she says, I hope this alleged man sitting with the grand dame with football gear on works for the team. If not, that's a dud. So I want to get your opinion on this. Do I think that there is a blue eyes? Potentially, yes. Like we've heard about this blue-eyed man. She admitted that he was like her security at one point. I like Karen, but I feel like in this situation, there's too much smoke to not be a fire. What do you think about that, Norris?
It could be true, but where is he at? Bring him on the show if he exists.
If he is Karen's blue-eyed lover, do you think that he would front Karen out like that if they're still getting it in?
Maybe.
No.
No, but
No.
clout, if he wants some clout.
We have known them to be together since the beginning of the show. So that means they have a long-standing history. I'm not saying that Karen is cheating, but if that is, I just don't think that he would ever put her on blast.
Probably not. You probably right. He probably wouldn't do that. Not if he still wants some. So.
If he still wants what? Some of her controlling that tongue?
Yeah. If he still want her grand down box. But yeah, I'm gonna get
Again,
on.
I wouldn't know anything about controlling the tongue because I'm a virgin. Thank you so much, CW, for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
What were we saying, Norris?
Oh, and yeah, Robin, Sharice, and Karen. I like the way that the Karen and Sharice battle was entertaining. It was very entertaining. I like the way that Karen dismissed Robin, and Giselle when they tried to go in, and they was continuing to talk, but Karen, said what she had to say and ignored them for the rest of that dinner. And then, Robin, like I said, she kept running her mouth. And it's like, Robin, we didn't need to know about your wedding. That might not even happen. But I gotta read for Sharice. Sharice. How can a woman, who helped put this show together, not know how to be a good housewife? She had all these years to figure it out and multiple opportunity, but still nothing is there. She came back on the show to reestablish her name off of Karen, the woman who took her place years ago. It's sad to see someone who's supposed to be on top beg for straws of relevance on the show. And Giselle, how you gonna call? I'm gonna call you Giselle because you are delusional. How you gonna call Sharice the queen when she don't even know how to hold on to the throne or know how to wear the crown? And another thing, you sitting up there talking about all this crap, but you don't even wear the crown either. So who is you to speak on who the queen is and who the queen not? And Robin, she went back to being Giselle's lapdog. When Karen shut down Giselle, how Robin jumped in and tried to get her 2 cents in. It's like, Robin, Karen wasn't even thinking about you. She wasn't speaking about you. And you sit up there and jump back on Giselle's side. Giselle could have handled Karen herself. So get your head out of Giselle's behind and get your head and get from underneath her skirt. Okay, she does not need you to defend her. Stop defending her. Okay, Rob the stud, sit back and be quiet for once.
Ooh, child.
And I can see why Karen gonna get in your butt next week, and then she gonna call herself showing a picture of Blue Eyes, but it's like, is that a real picture of him or is that a cartoon character? Do that
Norris,
even exist?
Norris, I'm gonna drop you down, but I'm gonna pull you back up because I'm doing a free for all at the end of the live, and I'll bring you back up if you want to stick around.
Okay, I want to say something right quick to you, and this is for you towards your haters. If anybody don't like you or respect you, you can tell them to kiss where you piss. And then another thing you can tell them is that Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
I will definitely love Giselle. Kitty Hayes, Giselle is a fan favorite. She definitely is a fan favorite. This is what I'm telling my haters from moving forward.
I'm gonna do what I need to do when I need to do. Okay. And I don't need you or anybody questioning me about that.
Moving forward, that's what I'm telling my haters. I'm just gonna pull you down. You'll be able to come back up if you want to, but it'll be like a full panel.
I let the rest of the people have their fun. I like my one-on-ones with you. Nothing against anybody else, but I want you to have a good night. Thanks for taking my call, and I will continue to watch the rest of the live.
Okay, thanks, Norris. Have a good one.
And I like the video.
Definitely like the video. Do what Norris said, y'all. What's up, Q?
Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
buzzed a little bit. Yeah.
I can tell because you made that comment about Sharice. Said she
What
looks
comment?
she looks very pretty in her confessional.
Y'all, Sharice did look nice in her confessional.
Sharice got that baby doll synthetic wig on. You said that she looks nice.
Oh my God.
But here's my thing about Reese Poo. Reese Cup, Reese Poo. See, I'm giving her a new name. I'm not gonna call her a bulldog, the linebacker, wide, broad shoulders. I'm not gonna call her any of those things. I'm just gonna call her Reese Poo.
It's too much. Okay. What happened now?
So the thing that bothered me about the last scene was Sharice is bringing up something that happened 7 years ago. We are past that stage. Nobody was watching Potomac back then. People didn't really start watching Potomac heavy until the whole fight scene happened with Monique and Candace. That's when Potomac got really, really popular and really, really big. Sharice wasn't part of the show. Nobody cares about Sharice. Nobody cares about Robin and this fake ass marriage. Robin is deflecting from that marriage. She deflecting from being Juan's roommate. She deflecting from being on Juan's case he got going on down here at Coppin. She deflecting from everything but want to call Karen out. But
did you get a Robin vibe from the chef?
No, the chef she looks more feminine.
Let me put my avatar on. You're not gonna
and if that, Robin is miserable. It's written all over his face. It's sad that Robin can't stand on his own. It's sad that Juan is down there doing what he's doing down there at Coppin University. That's why Robin is so upset. That's why Robin has something going on. She got the Menendez twins down there. She's not even watching those kids down there doing what they need to do. But you worried about Karen and this blue-eyed man or blue-haired man, whatever this man is. But Robin, you got everything going on, but you don't. But Karen is deflecting. No, you're deflecting. And for Giselle Water Ankle Bryant, she always got something to say.
Not water ankles.
So that's
are you related to Karen?
Is who related to Karen?
You.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Because
I'm speaking
Karen calls her stovepipe legs and you call her water ankles. I'm done.
I'm speaking for everybody in the channel, because they're a mess. I mean, come on now. We talking about something. Don't nobody care about who Karen's sleeping with, if she cheating on Ray. Don't nobody care except for Sharice. And then Sharice can put that bug in Robin ear. And Robin should know better because every time she go at it with Karen light her ass up every single time. So I don't understand why she's trying to do it this time around. Because you got
as a reminder. You saw my reminder earlier.
What's your reminder?
I understood from the beginning, Robin. I didn't need a lesson in love, and you can't teach it.
That part. So, but yeah, Sharice Poo, I just want you to get a better wig. I want you to take that zipper and cover your face up. I want you to find, I don't care about her having connections, not having no money, this and that. Nobody wants to see Sharice on the show. Nobody was sitting at their dining room table saying, who should really come back Potomac? Sharice. Nobody was saying that.
Oh, really quick, Tita, thank you so much. Again, my interview with Tita Talks is up. She has a channel. Check her out. Thanks so much for the super sticker or super chat. I appreciate it. She says, good show, Mims. And definitely after we get off, we have to talk. And it's not about your vape. We got to talk about something else. Q, I'm going to drop you down, but I'm going to be doing like a panel at the end of this. Do you want to come back up?
That's fine.
Okay. What's up, in my opinion?
Hey, Mims, how are you?
I'm good. What, Lord? Now I just had a reader. I'm nervous, in my opinion. What you got to say?
Well, listen, I'm gonna be real quick because I just got out the hospital, so
I'm sorry. You okay?
I haven't been able to get I got a surgery coming up, and they haven't been able to get my blood pressure to stay normal. But
let me tell you, when you
hey,
get that
the Lord got me, so I ain't worried about that.
In my opinion, when you get that surgery, you got to let them know, give you the good stuff they gave Michael, because that's
I don't want whatever they gave Michael.
No, that's what I've only had one surgery in life, and that's what I told him. And the doctor was like,
Well,
"That's exactly what we're
I've had
giving you."
this surgery 4 times, and now this hernia is wrapped around my bladder and it's cutting off my bladder. So I can't. I didn't want to have to have the surgery, but now that it's around my bladder and it's killing off my bladder, and they
2
said,
words: colostomy bag. I
no,
had the
I'm not.
exact same.
No, I'm not that old yet. Okay.
No. That's what I had a birth defect, and that was exactly a similar. I had a hernia and I had a congenital. I think they said congenital birth defect or whatever, where my intestines were tying. So that's what the doctor told me, because I was like, if the Lord put this in my body, you're not taking it out. And he was like, okay, colostomy bag. I
Well,
said,
I
give
don't
me
want.
whatever Michael had. Just put it in. Just
Now I'm going ahead and have the surgery
get
again.
the
Let me tell you,
surgery.
I'm just praying that God knows better. He's gonna put them hands on them doctors and
You will be
bless it in the name
absolutely
of Jesus.
fine. You're gonna be good, in my opinion. And I'm not saying that in my opinion. I'm saying in your opinion. In my opinion, you'll be good. And on this channel, we pray for people. And if we don't believe, for the ones of us who don't believe in prayer, we send positive energy your way. So, guys, definitely show, in my opinion, some love. She's part of the family, and we take care of the family around here. Prayers and positive
Well, I
energy.
appreciate you. And congratulations on your thing tomorrow. I'll be
And
there watching you.
20K. Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe that.
I couldn't believe it either.
But let me tell you something. I know it's coming for you, and I can't wait to see you hit 100,000 and see how that feels for you.
Well, write a letter to the people and let them know that's where I need to get.
I ain't got to write a letter. Your personality gonna speak for itself. I promise you.
Where are you at on this episode?
I
In my
fell in
opinion,
love with you on Kempire.
I do like Kempire. I
That's where I
definitely.
fell in love with you at. And
You
I
know,
was like,
we probably
I
been in
gotta
chats
check out
together.
his channel. And then I was like, oh, I like him. Let me tell you, it's hard for me to like somebody. Cause some of these folks, they some fake people on this YouTube channel.
I made Kempire crack up. I like, I send super chats to troll.
Well, you know what? I crack them up all the time.
So, okay, where you at on this opinion, on your
Okay, let me
opinion here?
tell you
Because I'm gonna bring you
something.
back up, or I'll keep you up for the panel after you do like your
Okay, so
major
first
points.
of all, let me tell you something. If Sharice was really that girl, okay, let's be honest. If she was really that girl, you was on here season 1. You didn't bring enough to stay on the show in the first place. Okay, so let's not take nobody else down because she didn't have the juice to stay on the show. The show ain't gonna get rid of the queen of his show. Okay, it's just what it is. You ain't got nothing. What you got going for you? I'm sorry, your champagne room got snatched away from you. You know what else you got? You ain't got nothing else. I'm gonna pray for you, baby. Because when you have to use somebody else, or you have to dog somebody and bring somebody marriage down just to stay on a show, then that shows how low you are and how disgusting you are.
You talking about Ashley or Giselle or Sharice,
All of them,
Karen?
because
They all do it.
they don't respect. This is the thing. Like, I get that this is a reality show, and I get that there's gonna be shade. But when you start attacking people's marriages season after season after year, like, you cannot respect the union of marriage if you're attacking somebody else's marriage. Like, it used to be a time back in, and I know a lot of your people probably don't understand it, but it used to be a time when people found out you was having problems in your marriage, they would actually come by and try to get y'all back on the same page. Like, what can we do for y'all? Set up little dates for y'all and stuff. They don't do that no more. Now people be like, "Oh, you need to leave that nigga alone." Like, I'm like, what? Like, this not
No,
no
now they
debate.
say, well, how much money he make? What's the D like? And then they pull a Mia or
Well,
a
let me tell you
Portia
something. Mia
or a
is a
Kim
bad
Zolciak
case. Mia
or a
needs some
Nene.
therapy. Mia needs some therapy. Okay, that girl, if she don't go and get her some therapy real quick, like, I'm so tired of her. I know that thing got to be ran down. Like, if she didn't run that thing down, I'm convinced she wasn't in the strip club being no bother girl, wearing no damn
But a lady
ball
of the
gown.
night, stripper, prostitute.
Baby, she was letting it all hang out, okay? All of it. Baby, she had Plan B's out the wazoo in that medicine cabinet.
This is why Mia is now trolling me. It's your fault. It's your fault.
Well, let me tell you something. She can come get me on any platform. I'm in my opinion on all platforms. Come on. I got something for you.
Hold on. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. I'm nervous, y'all. I haven't done a panel in a minute. A full panel.
Why are you so nervous for?
You just did it the
Why
other
so
night. What are you talking about?
Hi,
That was the
Danielle.
first time in a long time, not for my review.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Face.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's true what she's saying though. It's not like she lying.
Hold on one
I
second,
mean,
Face.
like,
And
Hold
then
on.
here's the thing. Let me tell
Face,
you.
hold on, guys. 1 second. I got to do my super chat. It says, Negla, thanks again so much. I really appreciate you supporting my channel like this. She says, the case was not going on during filming. There is now a gag order. I think she's talking about Juan's case with the college. And I did a whole video explaining exactly what happened there, but it's really horrible. And what they are alleging Juan did by covering up is disgusting.
It is horrible.
As far
Very
as Sharice, that's her best look since season 1. Y'all are going in on Sharice.
That look is not good. Man, let me tell you something. She got that wig from Discount Hair
Off the
Store.
Barbie, off a baby.
She got that $25 wig on with them fake curls and that's that real synthetic hair. But now put no curling irons to it, that's not gonna catch fire.
They was wearing synthetic in season 1, not season 7. That's how we know Sharice ain't got no money.
Negla sent another super chat. Negla says, my husband had colon cancer at 17, a J pouch until 2 years ago. Now permanent ostomy. Praying for you, sis. Thank you, thank you, Negla. That was for you.
In my opinion, you have my prayers. In my opinion, I'm seeing you good vibes and stuff, and you are in my prayers, baby.
Oh well, thank you, love.
You're definitely gonna be fine. But yeah, I don't know if I had the exact same thing you have, but whatever my surgery was sounds very similar.
It's an umbilical hernia. It just keeps coming back.
But I'm
me,
fine. You're gonna be fine.
But me, this is what I do not understand. Why is Mia keep on talking about Peter's girlfriend? Child, you were like that woman was your woman.
Well, technically, I mean, I don't know what you qualify as them being my woman is your woman, but she definitely was. They was doing that. So technically,
that
she
was.
was.
She say.
No, that's what Peter said too. No, that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Mia did sleep with that woman before Peter did.
And that's why Peter upset.
Peter still got with her, so no. Peter might be upset because he doesn't have access to Cynthia's money anymore.
Like I be telling, it's so many people out there swinging. These people need to stop swinging. I'm not going for no swinger. I cannot deal with no swinger. That's too much. That's too much. That's sometimes too much.
Mia was determined she was gonna sleep her way to the top.
That part.
And she did. That's why Jacqueline said. That's why Jacqueline told her, "You talking about me? That's how you met your husband."
Now she ain't get to the top yet. Let me tell you something. She thinks she was gonna get that Gordon money. They hurry up. That family hurry up and shut her down.
Sure did. They sure did.
I brought up a point. Hold on 1 second. Shannon Van, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Mims, is that triple in your cup? I know I had 2 shots of Casa del Sol in there, but not a triple shot because she knows I'm sleep deprived. I can't be. I want to ask you guys something very specific because I pointed out that I actually was proud of Ashley for acknowledging that some of the things that she says and does is because she does have trust issues due to what happened with her and Michael, and that manifests in how she relates and treats the other women. Was anybody else impressed that she was able to own up to that?
No,
not really.
Here's my thing with Ashley. Okay, I can't say yes or no to her because Ashley will say one thing and she does another.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's like if you actually learning something on this show, then it should be something that we should see a growth in you. And every time she say something like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that," or "I'm gonna do better," and then it's the same thing all over again. Ashley is missing.
I agree. I'm just saying what we got from her. I mean, first off, kudos to Candace for not going off the wall like they say, like people say she does. But what we got from her was actually more truth than we've gotten from Giselle. I think Giselle's issue, and I'll say this all over again, is because what happened to her in her marriage. Things are subjective. Her life was like her life as she envisioned it was cut short because Jamal couldn't keep it in his pants. And I do think that that's how she relates. I was watching the clip today when she said, well, Wendy's perfect marriage. And to me, it just kind of like oozes out of her skin. Like the fact is, you don't have faith in other people's marriages because of what happened to yours. That's how I feel. And she's
That
never
is
given
what
that to us.
happened. That I believe that, and I also believe I've been knew that's the reason why Ashley came at Keynes, because she was really kind of throw some sense back at her, like, you want to talk about my marriage? Look what your man doing, and what producers did. That's what I'm saying. I'm so glad these producers now. Producer went back and showed Chris wasn't doing nothing. Believe me, those producers went through everything they went through to show him.
Okay.
Even Ashley said last week on What's Happened Live that she haven't talked to Devil. Devil have not called her or even text her about the episode or her line on this season. She said it last week. She said it last week on What's Happened Live. Ashley said she haven't talked to Devil.
Technically, she lied. Technically, she lied. She said that Deborah is still standing firm in it, but then she also said that she hadn't spoken to her. So those two things can't be true. You don't know if she's standing firm in it after you all saw the show expose that she was lying or not. So Ashley, Applehead's full of it. CW wants to know, does the panel believe Reese Pooh has dirt on the Green-Eyed Bandits and that's why they're teaming up with her? I could believe that personally. I definitely think that Charisse keeps her ears to the street. And she knew the stuff that she like spilled off her tongue about Karen. I believe she could know things about Giselle, because remember, Giselle and Charisse weren't even cool. Charisse basically said that Giselle was a hoe, and Giselle came back on Watch What Happens Live and said, well, Charisse is dating a fireman. And that was at a point where Charisse was still married, and that could have messed up her
divorce.
Divorce decree.
Her settlement. That's right.
Well, actually, they was going through the divorce when she said it.
Right, but because Eddie has such so much weight on Charisse not saying nothing, to Mem's point, if people really would have taken what Giselle said seriously, Eddie could have took that little clip and used it in court.
He probably did. They probably why she didn't get all the money she wanted to get.
No, she got
well, Eddie, in all fairness, Eddie didn't have the money that he had at the beginning of the show, right? So Charisse was able to live in that mansion in Potomac, and she had Range Rovers, and her kids were going to the best school. But Eddie acknowledged in the divorce that his finances had decreased a lot through the years, and he just didn't have it to give the way that he did and the way that Charisse was spending.
But I think I'm gonna say this.
I want to say he hid that money.
I was about to say, yeah, I hate to talk about my boy Eddie, but I gotta say, I think he did that intentionally. I told Kempire this a few months ago on his show, if y'all remember. I went to a luncheon with Eddie, and I came across some information. So I think it was probably intentional that he didn't make the salary he was making, because he was probably trying to make it look like he was making less because of the divorce. And I know for a fact he's back up to where he used to be.
Well, that kind of reminds me of Wendy Williams. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Face, hold on 1 second. Now that is smart, and I will be doing a video on Wendy Williams within the next couple of days, where I think that she did something similar. And I have some receipts on that.
I ain't mad at it.
So
I'm not
continue, Face. But that when you said that, I said, okay, something's clicking. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be doing a Wendy video.
yeah. I don't. You know, Sharice was the one while along with Gigi was talking about that Monique was sleeping with the trainer.
Well, I think what they did this season is I think they all got together.
I mean,
And they needed,
that's what happened because don't you remember? I remember they were saying that Chris, Big Boy Chris, Monique Chris had went off on Sharice. He seen her out and he went off on her.
I think that they all got together this season and decided that we need a storyline. We need to come up with something. We don't have nothing. We don't have anything going on of relevance. So what can we do? Let's get Sharice back on the show. Let's get her. Let's let her know what we filming at. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's get her back on the show because she did, quote unquote, start the show. You know, start this whole little or pitch the show, pitch this
I
friend
mean,
group.
it doesn't matter if you start the show. If you ain't got
Well,
nothing going
Hold on,
on,
Face.
nothing
Hold
good
on,
to
Face.
say.
Let him
Hold on,
finish
you
his
don't know what I'm about
thought.
to say. Hold on. So I think they all got together. I think
Face
they
is over
all.
you, Q.
I think they all got together. I think they all decided we gonna go after these two people. We're gonna go after these three people. Wendy, well not Wendy. I'm sorry, Candace and Karen. Giselle was gonna go after Candace, Sharice, and the three of them was gonna go after Karen. I think that's what they did because other than that, like if we really sit down and really think about it, what reason do they have to go after Karen? What reason do they have to go after Candace? Giselle and Candace was just cool last season. So all of a sudden now her husband put you in a situation where you feel uncomfortable, and now all of a sudden y'all bring it up something that happened 7 years ago to make it to, and y'all running with it. But the thing is, because the people don't care for them, nobody wants to. Whether we believe it or not, nobody cares this is coming from them. Just like how we talked about when we talked about Beverly Hills, nobody cared because of who it was coming from. If it wasn't coming from that person, it might be a different story.
Can I throw a monkey wrench in this? If they showed us their true luxurious lives of just being everyday wives, will we even care about the drama? Because if we think about when OC first started, there really wasn't any drama. It was literally them taking care of their kids, showing being stay-at-home moms with wealthy husbands, blah, 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 blah. And that's why we watch. We watch because they were providing us a lifestyle that most average people couldn't obtain or didn't have. So it was like our outlet to see into behind the gates, let's just say. So I feel like no one really needs a storyline if they just give us their true authentic selves. But we have people, and I'm just going to say of a certain age, because I want to put all of them in. I'm putting Karen, I'm putting Giselle, I'm putting Robin, I'm putting Sharice. We got people that check off certain boxes age-wise, and I'm not making an ageism thing, but they don't want to air their dirty laundry. I feel like your Ashleys, your Candaces, and your Wendy's are okay giving us their true authentic selves. Mia is just riding the fence because she don't know her age sometimes. So I'm never going to include her. But if we got the true authentic, because it's already drama in our real lives. Like even us today as regular people, we have drama in our everyday lives. We have struggles with our kids, whether it's with their schoolwork, whether it's with their discipline. We got struggles with our husbands, our boyfriend. Just show us the real story. We don't need anything else, and put on a good Gucci bag or some Fendi flip-flops with it, and we'll be happy.
But here's the thing, though.
Hold on, really cute. Let me throw a monkey wrench in that really quick. I heard what you said, and I think 10 years ago that would have worked. But the Housewives, celebrities, the Shade Room, Instagram, Neighborhood Talk, TikTok, that's all changed.
Touche.
10, 12 years ago, we were excited to see Kim, the mistress, riding around in a Bentley. If I tell you now, I can look outside of my office and see kids taking photo shoots with Bentleys, right? I don't think that these women, maybe Miami, maybe Beverly Hills could do that now. But we as the consumer have reached such a level of excess and lifestyle that average stuff doesn't. I remember when Portia a few years ago, when she was dating that married African man that my allegedly banners up, so it's okay. She was dating that married African man, and he had bought her the Rolls Royce, and he had bought her that $80,000 purse. It was a big deal. Now, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 purses, if the girls don't get it, like Garcelle, we're like, what's wrong with you? We have reached such a level of excess that none of that stuff matters unless it's $100,000 to stay at a what did they do? It was $50,000 last season to rent a penthouse to stay in for one night in Miami. And what did that do? It caused that girl to get a divorce.
So to your point, then that's why they have to come up. That's why they have to collectively come together before they start filming, before the producers come say, what's your storyline? They got to collectively come together like, all right, what we're going to do this season? Because if not, then they're going to go away and they're not going to have a check no more.
And then also, like 10 years ago, it wasn't like reality TV was new. It wasn't so dark. We watched Housewives because yes, we could escape, but we also knew we were going to get some good laughs. Housewives, all franchises really has just gone downhill, gone to a dark road. And the first thing somebody doing is coming for the marriage, coming for, this person cheating. That's the easiest thing they do on all reality shows. This person cheating, that person. There's nothing original anymore. But Potomac was never, like I said, I watched Potomac a little bit in the beginning, but I didn't connect with Potomac. But I continued to watch it, but I just didn't connect with it. And I think because everybody on the show, everybody just looked so cheap. Everybody on the show just looked cheap. So to me, I was like, well, I can go to the local store and see these people walking around the aisles.
I just want to say the ladies of Potomac do not represent us real women of the DMV.
Exactly. There are real women in the DMV that have real money. And
you can say, that's true and all, but this like Mill says, that's what we watch it for the access and all that right there. To say how the rich live. And to me, like I said, to me, Sharice needs to go somewhere, okay? You got fired from the show. They brought you back. Stay a friend, okay? And this shit up, okay? Stop chasing after Karen, okay? I don't know. Do you want her? You probably want her sexually or something. Because Karen do not want you. She don't want to be bothered with you. And I'm tired of this with him. And Mia needs to go sit down somewhere. She needs to stop being a house. Okay.
Here's another monkey wrench. The same way they said, I think it was Ashley and Candace came to the agreement today that they were going to walk away from things of the past because, like Wendy said, when it's the three of them together, they have a good time. There used to be a time when Giselle, Sharice, and Karen used to be together and have a good time. Do we think Karen needs to let it go and let that stuff in the past and they walk away from it?
But Karen not bringing it up though.
Here's the thing. We cannot put the stipulation on Karen that she needs to drop everything. If she don't want to be friends with somebody, it's her right. Like, it's our human right not to want to be friends with somebody. All she wants to be is cordial. And I'll speak to her. I'll be cordial. Why can't we let her be cordial? Like, I don't understand why we have to make her be somebody's friend.
I want to make them all be somebody's friend. If you are on this cast, you need to play.
No, I'm just saying, man, it makes it really messy, and it makes the other person on the other end feel like they can't be themselves if they gotta kiss somebody behind, or if they gotta.
You don't have to kiss anybody behind, but you cannot do what Giselle and Robin are doing to Wendy.
Oh no!
You cannot do what.
Let me tell you something. Now, Giselle and Robin is a whole different thing. We was talking about Karen.
No, but I'm saying I want to see all of these people. If you are the cast, and even if you're a friend of the show, I want to see you guys get into the thick of it. I want to see you guys converse. I hate when a cast member decides, I'm gonna try to get you off the show, so I'm not gonna film with you.
Well, when are we gonna get on Robin and Gizelnick about they've been doing this for years.
I don't like that they do. I don't like that they feel like the producers of the show need to make sure that nobody feels that they have enough control of the show or authority in the show to stop the show. I don't want to see Robin and
I feel like that fight wouldn't even happen with Monique had it not been for Gizelnick and RoboCop.
Girl, them some names, girl. In my opinion, you gave them some names. RoboCop and
you're right. They're not owed that. I'm just saying in this situation, they're not. You made Jacqueline part of the storyline. I want to hear what Jacqueline has to say. You guys made Deborah part of the storyline.
Deborah's not a part of the show.
Hold on one second. I want to make sure that Deborah gets it because she lied on that man. I want her back in either at the reunion or
No.
somewhere where we
Oh,
can
no.
have her face what she did in real
Let's
time.
leave the
Thank you.
grass
I
in her
want to see
trash
that
can.
too. I want to. That's what I want too. I want that too, Mill. I want that too. I
The
want to
grouch
see
can stay
Devil
in the
them at the
trash can
reunion.
where she came from, okay? I don't want the grouch on my TV screen.
Mm-mm.
No, sir.
But you know,
Wanda
I always
D.
told y'all.
Wanda
I
D can
always
stay where
told
she
y'all
at
that.
because
I always
Candace
told you,
didn't give her nothing.
Devil
Hold
look
on, we
like.
got to do one at a time. One at a time.
Wanda D can stay where she at because Candace didn't give her nothing. We don't need to see her back on the TV, so we good on that. Thanks.
I would like to see the Muppet on the reunion, even if it's just in a video apologizing for lying, because I think Chris deserves that. I think that would be great.
But then Giselle Giselle needs to apologize also because Giselle started it.
Oh, I agree.
Giselle says she's not. Giselle says she's not only doubling down. I'm going to be doing another video on Giselle. She's been doing some interviews, and she literally said in one of the interviews, I chose not to put sauce on it, and we know I can put sauce on it. So to me, that says you know that you can lie and make shit up. That's
But
what it
she
came.
did put sauce on it.
She
She
said that
sat
wasn't
down with
it.
Robin and said he was a sneaky link. That was the sauce.
So then when Candace eat her ass up at the reunion, we don't want to see edited. We don't want to see the way that they edited when she had that breakdown from when Monique and Karen was getting on her. We want to see Candace go in on her, and we want to see Giselle sit there and take
That's
it.
what I'm talking
just
about
like
too.
everybody else does.
Amen. I don't care. I'm for
Oh, she
real.
took it when Monique gave it to her. When Monique gave it to her, she sat there and took it. She looked down at her lap and she just
No,
said,
they
"Oh."
said they edited out when
They
she
edited
had
the
the
tears out,
breakdown.
but I mean, they
No,
edited her
she
tears.
left.
Yes, but
She
she
left
still
off
said,
stage.
"Oh, I didn't see
She had a
They
whole
said she
fit.
stormed off stage and
Yes,
everything. She had a
she had
breakdown,
a
talking about she was gonna
breakdown,
quit the show and everything.
yeah, they cut that out.
That's
And
what I'm talking about. If you got enough kazunas to go after somebody, you got enough kazuna to sit there and take it. Okay, I'm sorry, and I hope Candace at the reunion come out at her, Mia and Ashley at the reunion, tear the stage up, baby, because they came after your husband, and we do know they did lie because production showed it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all want to come after people? Nah, baby, I like my tat kings. Okay, y'all can say what y'all want to say about her, and y'all can say she can't do this and she can't do that. But baby, I like my Tata Kings, and she don't start it. She gonna finish it though. She let you know you don't. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Now, Carrie, I can't really go too deep into it because I am familiar with Eric, and Bravo people have now found my channel. And the other good news is a Bravo Liberty has agreed to interview with me. Bravo just has to approve the interview. That was the second part of my good news. So I'm not gonna jump off that ledge.
Is it somebody good?
Huh?
Is it somebody good?
It'll be somebody good. I'm not gonna jump off that ledge, but my non-answer was your answer. Eric is the producer of the show that Candace pulled in when she had that meltdown at the pole dancing class.
We
I
love
like
you.
the way that Wendy handled Mia. I hope she gives more of that to her. Pretty much let her know that was your first and only time throwing a drink on me. I did not call your husband gay. This is what I said to you. So, and what's so crazy is all this stuff is coming out now about like Mia and Robin. So I hope they use that against them at the reunion.
Hey, Devonair.
Hey,
Devonair. And also too, Mills. I'm so sorry. I did not graduate my baby y'all on his 20K. I am so sorry. I forgot to congratulate you. You know I love you so much. You know what I'm saying? I love you so much. So
Appreciate that, Lisa.
Yeah.
And I love that computer has you with no fan. You don't have to pause anymore. So, all jokes aside, there is somebody who wants to do something for you. We are working out the logistics of that, Lisa. But I think that it might definitely help your YouTube channel and give you like an overall like YouTube aesthetic. So we're working on that. I'll have to get with you after for some specifics. Also, guys, I worked 60 hours this past week. In addition to doing YouTube full time, my Christmas tree is still not down. I have not had time to do anything. There are 3 people, 2 of which have given me their address. I'm going to try to use my lunch break tomorrow to mail you your gifts. One was a book for Cheryl, and there was another person who got the Prada bracelet. The third person who won the Prada bracelet didn't actually ever send me an address. So I'll give them a couple more months to figure that out. And if not, then that Prada bracelet will be up for, I'll give it to you as well. But guys, I have to go because I can't be looking crazy on Layla Lynn's channel tomorrow. I really hope that you guys can show up and show out. She has been super kind to me, very supportive of me when she didn't have to. She's one of those people I really appreciate, and me being on her channel means a lot to me. So remember, if you guys can show up tomorrow and show out, let her know Mim sent you in the chat.
What channel is this?
Layla Lynn.
Layla Lynn.
She has like 400,000 subscribers. In this sector of YouTube, she is like
she's
a
OG.
titan. And she has been one of the nicest people to me on YouTube that I have experienced. And I have made a lot of good YouTube friends. And she's always been warm.
DM me on Instagram, okay?
Is your man gonna be okay with that?
Yeah. My vibrator rabbit is very good, okay? He's gonna be just fine with, okay?
Oh. What time you gonna be? I ain't got time for y'all now. What time you gonna be on Layla tomorrow?
I think it's 10 Central. No. Yeah, I think it's 10 a.m. Central, but
what's that
I don't know
Eastern Standard Time, shorty? Like, come on.
11.
It's 11.
Hold on, let me tell you. Hold on, I'll be able to tell you in a second. Now Face. Oh, she literally just DM'd me 2 seconds ago. But it doesn't. It's in 13 hours, so maybe that's 12 Eastern and 10 Central. I don't know. I will put it on my community tab. If you guys are following me, definitely hit that bell button. So when I post on my community tab, you guys can see that. You'll get like some type of alert. I appreciate those because I usually I do videos early in the morning, and it lets you guys know that video is out. So especially if I'm being really messy, I'll post it out, but I'm super excited. She is great. She's been really great.
Well, sometimes I don't get the community thing, so just like I just told you, just DM me on Instagram.
That means you're not subscribed, Face.
I'm subscribed to your channel.
You're not. You don't have the alert. You didn't press the bell button.
The alert. I have the alert thing on, but sometimes I don't pay attention because I got so many alerts coming on.
I think your man got to your phone again and took the
no. My rabbit vibrator do not have no link to my phone.
That's your
okay.
Guys, this has been real. Thank you, everybody who came up. I really appreciate all of you guys. I'm gonna end with my new outro. And you guys go and support Lottery, Frappes, and Laughs. She is somebody who I really loved on YouTube. She passed away. I did a video on her yesterday. I literally have worked till 12:30 a.m. yesterday. And when I got off work, I looked at the shade room, and on my way home, I saw that. I literally teared up. Something about her just reminded me of my own grandma, even though my own grandma didn't curse. Her family is going through it. Go watch her videos. You can DM her family, send words of encouragement and support because they spent every night with Hala. And now that she's gone, they have a new normal. And any prayers, any well wishes that you can send to them are appreciated. Buy a t-shirt. She was a lovely lady, and that's why I have her at the end of my intro, because I just want to commemorate her as best I can. So I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow on Layla's channel. This has been great. Goodbye.
Good night,
Face,
everybody.
I don't want to hear about your rabbit. No more, Face. No more.
Why
You should
not?
bring a rabbit with you the
It's
next time.
normal. People need to get over themselves.
Rabbit with you the next
Ladies,
time.
if you ain't got no man, you get that feeling, get your glass of wine.
Bye.
You should do a formal introduction of the rabbit.
Make it make sense. Could somebody please make it make sense?
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things in your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things in your dream. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Oh, yes, I did. You want to do something about it?
I love Holla. Bye, y'all.